What's going on? It's Mario. You're watching TikTok TV. See you soon. Are we going to talk about each picture?
No, not necessarily. We're gonna
Oh.
talk about. Let me show you the pictures.
Look at how Susan's looking at me.
Right.
She's like, you bum, crying punk. I was so upset because I wanted them to get off the stage so bad.
Really?
Because they kept telling me, we got to hurry up. I'm like, okay, well, let's hurry up. Why are y'all up here? They never, ever, in the 14 years of me doing this, ever got up on stage. Ever. Never. And I'm like, why are all of you up here? Gosh, that was crazy shit ever.
Can you tell us? Well, first, let me introduce the pod. Right. My name is Wally Abdul. We're here with TikTok TV. Today's guest is Mario Smith. Right. We're talking about the Silver Room Block Party.
Yes,
right?
ma'am. Yep.
And can you tell us what that is about? What is that movement about? Because it's been going on for 15 years. It's about to be the 16th.
This is the 16th one, yeah. So the Silver and Block Party got started when Eric Williams and Ron Trent wanted to throw a party up at Silver Room in Wicker Park. And they wanted to throw a party for the customers and for the neighborhood. And so they took extension cords and took them from Eric's window leading into the alley.
Wow.
And plugged Ron Trent up. And here we are, year 16 in Hyde Park, fourth one in Hyde Park, I think.
And you take over the neighborhood.
Yeah, and it's going to be bigger this year than it was last year.
Wow.
If that's such a thing. So, it is a great event, and it is a cultural happening in Hyde Park and in the city. It's humongous. So, looking forward to this year. Should be a lot of fun.
Now, who is it for exactly? Like,
It's for you. It's for them. It's for
the
everybody.
community.
It's for everybody. There is no. It's a block party. It's just on a lot of blocks at the same time. But it's a block party.
Because you usually take up at least last year when I came by, I think it was like 7 blocks.
And I think it'll probably be 10.
Wow.
This year.
And you usually have different stages set up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you go about picking those?
Well, Eric and Rob McKay from Connect Gallery, they are the same person, just 2 different people, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So they think about what would go where and who would be good at the block party, what kind of acts would work. People submit, of course, but ultimately they make the decision about who performs and who doesn't. Mm-hmm. And they make these stages great. And it's like, wow, you'll see flamenco dancing, and then you'll see MC school for NOMS people, and then you'll see, George Van Muldrow, or you'll see Jesse De La Pen. I mean, you can see almost anybody that's doing anything in Chicago, doing, I think, Pete Rock on the street, playing DJing for tens of thousands of people. It's amazing. It is amazing.
Wow, and 15 years later, 16 years later.
Yeah, I'll do it again.
Right, so what the award that you won,
No.
Right, how did that, because you told me that when you didn't know it was going to happen.
I had no idea. So it's called it's called the Mario Smith Voice of the People Award, and it's going to be given in years to come to a person or persons or an organization that represents a certain amount of community activism and putting words to power and making sure that our voices are heard. I know who this year's recipient is, and this person is more than worthy of the award, and I'm really glad that somebody else will have it. It's kind of cool to be able to do that with my name on it. I'm still not used to that.
Was last year the first?
That was the first one.
Wow.
So they're like, yeah, we're giving you an award. I'm like, and you know, all the picture,
Yeah.
all that, I did not know.
Huh.
They wouldn't let me on stage.
Yeah.
I was trying to do my job. They're like, oh man, enjoy things, enjoy it. And then the Silver Room Planning Committee, which was all the people who were on stage, Susan Carmachet and Eric
Right.
and Rob and Kim Pickett and like everybody, Binky, all of them apparently knew, and I didn't know. Whitney Caps, all these folks knew, and I was just like, okay. And then they did it, and you know, but that was a thing. But this year, the recipient of this award is worthy, and I think because that person is going to be the one who wins it, until I can figure out how to win it a second time, I think that they are going to really represent what the award means, and the person after that has a lot of a gigantic, or has big shoes to fill. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, It should be fun. I'm gonna get a chance to surprise this year's recipient who has no idea. By the time they see this, they may have already won it, depending on when you air it.
Right.
But they will have no idea at all. I've got soccer on my phone. That just came out of nowhere. All right. But yeah.
Now, like for the people who do win it, right? Humanitarians.
Yeah.
It seems like.
Yeah. You know? I mean, look, man. There's so much stuff for us to do on our planet, for our people, and for people in general, and we can do all of it. It's just a matter of putting power to voices and empowering people to feel like they can speak and not be afraid to say what needs to be said. We live in a very unique moment in our history of being human beings on Earth, that we have kind of abandoned the idea of taking care of each other in some ways. Events like this, though, the Block Party, not counting that award, but the Block Party, it's designed to bring people together. And it's designed to do it where you have the ideal neighborhood, the ideal community for one day, where everybody is getting along, everybody meets each other. It's the Block Party principle. Everybody meets each other, people eat, people drink, people talk. We not just party, but there's also a lot of discussion, a lot of dialogue taking place about rebuilding and repurposing and things like that.
What are some of the challenges that you guys face, throughout the 15 years going on to the 16?
Believe it or not, weather is not one of them.
Right, that's true.
No one leaves when it rains. If it rains, nobody's leaving.
Wow.
They're just not going to leave. I've seen it happen twice. It happened last year, it rained, no one left. And a few years ago, and at the first time it happened is the story of Block Party. It rained, and it was a substantial rain. It wasn't torrential, but it rained, and not one person left. Nobody sought shelter, none of that. And that was the most fascinating thing I had ever seen. But I think the challenge is how do you keep it? The challenge for me is to not mess up when I'm on stage. I imagine the challenge for Eric is to keep it relevant and to keep it moving and to keep it interesting. It's a block party, though. I think people tend to overthink what it is. It's a block party.
Sure.
This is just a very weird block party because it is so big and massive and there's so many moving parts. But it's a block party. To try to maximize the simplicity of it being a block party kind of takes away from the moment. I think the challenge also, though, for us, the committee, and for me, and for the people who volunteer and stuff, is to keep people on point with, this is our day.
Yeah.
Just enjoy your day. The challenge is to make sure that everyone enjoys their day and leaves peacefully as they came. And usually, it has not failed us yet. It has happened every time.
How long does the planning process usually take?
It starts, what month is this? This is May. It starts in earnest in like February. Actually, we start talking about it like a week or two afterwards. So the process really starts end of July, beginning of August. and then it starts going on paper soon after that. And then the committee kind of gets together and they'll start meeting and start talking about what they want, what we did, going over what happened last year and the year before, kind of just like a what didn't work, what works, logistically, what didn't work, how did the stages run, were they on time, things like that. And right around this time is when it really starts getting real, because right now I think I've got it on my phone. Block Party is in, I'll tell you
It's
one
coming
second.
soon, right?
Sooner than you think. Block
Right.
Party is the Silver Room Block Party is in 65 days,
Okay.
which means my birthday is in 64 days. So the
Okay.
block, yeah, it's the day before my birthday, or the day after my birthday.
And
Block,
when's the block party exactly?
July 20th.
Okay, so you're 19.
Yes.
Okay.
Cancer. Block Party 65 days away. So now things are starting to move a little bit quicker. By the time we get to the end of the middle of June, and that might not even be right. I might be wrong. No, 65 days. By the time we get to the middle of June, we will be in full, all
Right.
out,
Yeah.
damn near 24-hour a day planning.
Wow. Wow.
But the end result is the block party. It's people
Sure.
jumping rope, it's kids having fun.
A lot of beautiful people come
Beautiful
up.
people come out. This year the theme is the greater good. It's just what we can do for the greater good.
Okay.
And
How
very
can-
excited about that.
How can the regular day people or the people who just come and don't really know what's going on, how can they contribute, or what can they?
Go to silverroomblockparty.com. There's room there if you're an artist, you want to volunteer. We are always looking for nurses, medical staff, people who want to man water stations, people who want to just help us make the event better. So silverroomblockparty.com. And you go to
Yeah.
silverroomblockparty.com and all that information is there.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really, again, man, it's not chess.
Yeah.
Really, at the end of the day, it's more checkers than chess.
Really.
But it's the biggest event in Hyde Park. It's one of the bigger events in the city. It's probably the biggest neighbor. I don't want to say it's the biggest neighborhood event because I might be wrong, but I can't imagine another neighborhood event that's truly in a neighborhood
Sure.
bigger than this.
And then, from what I've noticed, Chicago likes house music, right? How did house music and music in general play a part into this this block party in general? 'Cause was it music that brought people together? Was it the people that brought people together?
It's a little bit of both. It is not a house music festival, but house music is extremely important to the event. Again, when it first started, it's Ron Trent and Eric, and Eric literally throwing extension cords out of his window so Ron Trent could plug up and play and DJ. Ron Trent is one of the premier house music DJs, one of the premier DJs in the world. So yes, you will have a fair amount of house music at the block party, but you'll have rap, you'll have soca, you'll have
Right.
everything.
Yeah.
There is no one genre of music, but how important is music to it? Extremely important. It's yes, it is very important to what we're doing. Music is what brings people together, and that is how it goes. So you get the music, you get the people, you get the party.
Wow.
I keep telling folks, man, it's not we tend to. Folks like to romanticize things. This is one of those things you can actually romanticize, and it's okay.
Yeah.
it's okay. And I know a lot of people have a hard time putting their mind around how this works. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the block party for as long as we have it. Just enjoy it. It's real simple. To be able to be in a community where you can have different ethnicities getting together, having a good time, enjoying it, creating dialogue, starting these conversations about how we are living in Chicago and around the world. That's a thing. You see what they're putting together for this year, though, which they won't tell me. But you see what they're putting together. I do know some stuff. It's going to be fun. I can tell you, I can give your viewers, there's going to be a skating rink in Hyde Park, a roller skating rink. I do know that.
Okay.
They definitely told me that one.
Okay.
And it's probably because I walked in on the conversation. They may not have told me. But there's going to be a skating rink, and that's going to be fun.
Well, where do you see the Silver Room Block Party in the next 5-10 years?
Don't know. I mean, you know, there's always the possibility that, you know, things change. You never know. Me personally, yeah, I think, again, for the greater good, yeah, we'll be here 5 years from now. The idea, though, is to create an environment where other people feel empowered to create something better than what Block Party is.
Wow.
You know, it's always this isn't a legacy event. Nobody's kid is going to pick Block Party up and say, I'm going to do the Silver Room Block Party. Whenever it ends, which there's no sign of it in it, but whenever it ends, it'll be done. But there will be, the infrastructure will be in place to have something even bigger and far more meaningful for someone to do the same thing. It's a lot of work, but if they are bothering to put the work in, it's well worth it.
Well, shit, Mario.
Yes.
I appreciate you for coming and
That was
calling
fast.
us.
Hey,
You know,
everybody. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yup. Stay tuned, guys, for the Silver Room Block Party. This
July
is
20th.
July 20th. And if you want to know more,
silverroomblockparty.com.
okay.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope to see you all there.
All right, guys. Talk to you soon.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.